Hey friends, Jeff here with RV Optimizer, and I want to share with you something I got in the mail today. The folks over at AutoVox sent me a package that has a backup camera in it. Now this is a wireless camera that I think you could also use for security purposes as well. So let's unbox it, let's check it out, let's see if this may be something that could help you in the future as well. And before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would greatly appreciate that. Now let's unbox this thing and see what's inside. All right, so let's unpackage this and see what we have. So this is the latest camera from AutoVox. It's their latest edition with the solar package. So I started putting the mount together already, but you have a separate monitor with a mount, cable that hooks up to your cigarette lighter. They give you an extra cable that this is what you would use to charge the camera, and they ask you to do that before you use it. And this is the camera itself, so this is intended to use as a bolt over your license plate the way it comes out of the box. You have an off-on button here to turn it on, and a section over here that you can pull back to use the charger for the first time. Now this is a solar panel. So as long as this is hitting sunlight, from what I read, you should never actually have to charge it again, that it'll continuously charge itself. The other thing they give you here is this little double-sided adhesive thing. So if you don't want to bolt it over your license plate, you could actually mount it someplace else to take advantage of the camera. And I think that's where you could potentially use it for security purposes as well. But with that said, let's actually see. They tell me this is a 3-minute or less installation. This thing has a 1080 resolution, so it works day or night, and up to 24 hours of continuous use. Dual video channels on the monitor itself. So because this is a wireless hookup from the camera to the monitor, they do allow for 2 of them. So if you wanted to put one on the front of the vehicle and one on the back, you have the ability to do that wirelessly to the monitor, and you could toggle between the both, and actually it has a display that you can see both at the same time if you want to do that. And this thing will go up to 40 foot in range from the monitor to the camera. It says it's a 3-minute or less installation, so let's plug it in and see what happens. Okay, so I unscrewed the bottom screws on the license plate holder. This actually just goes right over that. Then I would tighten those back up. You have the ability to adjust the angle of the camera here. So we're going to do that. And now let's go inside. Okay, so now we're inside. All I got to do, I put the wire together from the monitor to the cigarette plug adapter. I'm just going to plug that in. And that gives you an extra little USB port coming off the side of that. Turn the vehicle on. And you see the camera comes on right away. So that works like it should. Now let me show you here on the side, you've got a couple buttons here. So if you push the memory button, you can scroll through. If you were going to pair a second camera to it, you can control the contrast or the color here by clicking on that. We can go to how long you want the timing to stay on. So you can go 60, 90, or 120 seconds. You can adjust, turn on or off the grid lines, and or reset it back to factory settings. And so with that on, that's where and how it works. And they do have different connectors here. This one is designed really to adhere to the dash and probably sit on here. Probably would want one for the window or something if we were going to do it that way. But the other thing that's cool here, so you could have this where you could use the camera not as a backup camera, but if you wanted to at night check outside what's happening around your RV, you could use it for that. Mount it someplace else on your RV. You could also, in addition to maybe if your vehicle does have a backup camera already, you could use something like this to help, and you can angle the camera so that maybe it's pointed down to where you could hook up a trailer or something to the back. So just a different way to give you different vantage points to help you out. Okay, so that's my little tip and review. It seems like a good camera. It actually is extremely simple and easy to use. I think it may be less than 3-minute setup like they suggested in there. I'm going to put the link in the description section below. If you want to click on that, check it out, find out more details about it, see if it's something that could help you out. I think the camera sells for around $100, so not a bad deal if you're looking for something to potentially add security to what you do, supplement maybe the backup camera you already have in your vehicle, or add one if you don't have one at all. So with that said, I hope something like this can optimize your driving experience. Until next time, be safe. Thanks for watching.